Hey, Pops. I'm sorry I couldn't be there on such a probably a liberating day for you. But I still wanted to send some of my love and support out your way. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Now you're a published author. That's crazy. Uh, I know how much you work for this moment, so embrace it. You know, this is an achievement, and hopefully this achievement is the momentum for even a brighter future for you, man. Uh, I won't hold you too long. I'll let you guys go back to celebrating. But after you're done celebrating, it's time to work even harder. And I'm excited for what's next for you, man. Again, congratulations. I love you. This is your son, your baby boy. I'm out here in Nevada, but I'll see you soon. Love you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to give a shout out to Demetrius on his new book, Breaking the Chains of Poverty. Just want to let you know, man, I'm proud of you. Sorry I couldn't be there. You know, I've been here at school far away for a long time, but I'm glad to see you finally doing what make you happy. My mom's happy, and I can't complain. So I just want to say, you know, good luck on the book. I'm happy for you, and I'll see everybody soon.
Hey, how are you? My name is Dr. Ken Kernan. I'm a urologist who specializes in cancer surgery, and I have the extreme privilege to know Demetrius Sandrich for a while now. There's a great quote that talks about divine providence. So it says, in the course of divine providence, God's plan, there's no mere coincidences. And this story really gives the true testimony to that. It was about 7 years ago. I was going down to Ohio to give a lecture on advanced prostate cancer, and I had an amazing driver, and we just started chit-chatting, and we were talking about life and things like that. He asked me what I did, and I said, hey, you know, I'm a cancer surgeon, and I do primarily prostate cancer work, and he said, just very innocently, I said, should I get screened for that? And I said, well, how old are you? He says, well, I'm 46. And I said, well, yeah, you know, you're African American, 46 years old, you're at a higher risk category, and you should probably just come in and see me and get a PSA, we'll examine you, I'm sure it's no big deal, but, you know, we'll just get it done. So I go down, I give the talk, we have a nice ride home, I give him my business card, and I said, you know, hey, you probably should get it checked out, and we should see you. So probably 4 to 6 weeks later, he makes an appointment to see me. We check his blood work, and his blood work's abnormal, which puts him at a higher risk for prostate cancer. So I told him, look, I think you need to have a prostate biopsy, and which obviously nobody really wants to have done, but you really need to have it done. So we did his prostate biopsy, and unfortunately it came back that he had pretty aggressive prostate cancer. That's the bad news. The good news was we found it really early. We operated on him. I did a robotic prostatectomy, and he's done amazing since then, and the cancer's completely gone, so he's cured. But really, it goes to the power of God in our lives. I mean, this was to me, divine intervention, because had we never met, he might not have been checked for 5, 6, 8, 10 years, and by then the disease probably would have been incurable. So it's one of those things that in life, you know, you just have to sometimes be aware of God's presence during the day in our daily lives. We don't always see it, we don't always listen for it, but if we listen for it, it's there. So it's really been a privilege to be able to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Hey, what's going on, family? It is my privilege and my honor to be able to share this day with my brother and my friend. My only regret is that I'm not there live and in person, but I know that you guys are tremendously enjoying your opportunity to be exposed to the mind of Christ. You know, God moves by way of opportunity, and He provides us chances and times to see what's in His mind. And I believe that that's what breaking the chains of poverty is. It's an opportunity for us to gain access and insight to the mind of God. Demetrius is a brilliant mind, and I believe that he's one of the portals and the pathways that God is using to speak to us. Because let's be honest, if breaking those chains were that easy, everybody would break them. So that means that we need a strategy. We need instruction. We need a download in order for us to do it. And I believe that breaking the chains of poverty is that download from glory to give us insight to God's mind and to give us access to the strategies to break this curse off of the life of God's people. I was just sharing the other day in a forum with the top academicians in healthcare. It was held at Duke University. All of the top scholars came from around the globe to share their research. And you know, the sum total of that research is that the social determinants of health, the things that determine the outcomes of sickness, the sum total of it was this one thing: poverty. Yeah, poverty. So that tells me that if we can break this chain, we can do so much more than in lack. We can cause life. And so that's why I'm so excited about what God has downloaded into my brother and my friend. And I'm grateful for all of us to have this opportunity. Now, this is in no way just Demetrius Day, because this is our opportunity. We're coming to celebrate what God has done through him, but it's also a challenge for you and I. Not just to get this information, but to share it. To share it with every person that you come across. I believe that that's your responsibility. And so that's what I'm issuing today. I'm issuing a clarion call and a challenge to each of us, not just to own this information for ourselves and to get this book for ourselves, but let's get it into the hands of everybody that we know. We all know somebody who needs this word and who needs this download into their life. And so, hey, maybe you're living at the pinnacle and the apex of your life, but there's somebody who needs to get there in their life. And now you are held without excuse because you have the tool in your hands and all you got to do is simply get it into somebody else's. So, man, I'm extremely grateful and extremely proud that God has used my brother and my friend to get this into the earth. And I want you now to not just celebrate him, but let's see to it that we get this resource into the hands of everyone that we know. Demetrius, and to the entire family, Venezuela, and all of the lovely children, man, our hearts are overwhelmed with the great success that you're experiencing.